All right, welcome to another windy beer with a queer. It is beautiful out. This is the time in Florida when we get you, because you're like, oh, it's so nice, it's so pretty, and then you come in and you move here and you take our jobs, and then summer comes and we got you because it's hot. All right, today we are doing Floridian Swamphead Brewery. Raise your hands if you've ever had Swamphead. What up, Florida gays? All right. This is an India Pale Ale, 7.3%. I'm going to hate it. Swamphead is out of Gainesville, Florida. You know what else is out of Gainesville, Florida? Gators. Boom. Look, that's the gator. It's because this is too. Anyway, you get it. Inherently Floridian. That just talks about anybody from Florida. And it is called Big Nose. I picked up the Big Nose because a couple of my friends that possibly watch this, Alex and Jay, I won't say names, like a man with a big nose. A little bit too much. They fetishize it a little bit. It's a bit of a mess. They love what they call a Roman nose. They're the opposite of Kanye, if you know what I'm saying. I think you're picking up what I'm putting down. They like the nose. So, all right, anyway, Big Nose. Let's try it. It could be good. It's amazing. Ooh, that is not flavorful. I don't know. Hold on. Okay. So this drinks like a tsunami. All right. So it's like it gives you a ton of flavor at the front, and then the whole current leaves. Right. That's not how a tsunami works, because the current leaves, all the water leaves, and then the water comes back. It's not that. It's an opposite tsunami, an anti-tsunami, a sashimi. I don't know what that's called. But it hits you with a lot of flavor up front, and then it takes all of the flavor out of your mouth like a vacuum. It is not fun. Let's keep drinking. Okay. Couple things to get to today. First one, I've yet to touch on it. The whole thing's gone down. You've already heard this before. I'm just repeating it for those in the back that haven't heard it. The big stink being made about Halle Bailey playing the Little Mermaid in the live action Little Mermaid. First of all, live action. It's still CGI to fuck. I mean, it's like Star Wars was live action. I mean, come on. But everybody's making a big stink because she's a black lady who's playing the Little Mermaid, and like, you know, the internet, they're like, there are black little mermaids, and that's not real, and that's not how mermaids are. And here's all the examples that you need to know about that. All right, first of all, in the Little Mermaid cartoon, she had an African Atlantean friend in the cartoon. Boom, they exist, canon. Second of all, mermaids aren't real, so who cares? Third of all, it's not even about a little girl rebelling against her dad. The real story of The Little Mermaid is an allegory. That's a big word. Look it up. It's not what I owe my ex. It's an allegory of unrequited gay love. That's what it is. If you don't know this, look it up. That's the whole story. I want to be a part of that world. In fact, in the original story that I wrote all the names down. Hans Christian Andersen, that's a name I should remember. Hans Christian Andersen wrote in the 1830s. And in the original story, not the Disney-fied one, the prince doesn't marry the Little Mermaid. He ends up marrying a princess from another realm. And she's left in a sad ending. Oh my God. Much like what was really happening. So Hans Christian Andersen was in love with Edward Cullen. Edvard. They were fancier back then. Throw a V in there. Edward Cullen. And here's the thing. This whole story came out the year that Cullen got engaged to a woman. And Hans Christian Andersen was like, well, how do I tell him that I was madly in love with him other than all the letters I wrote to him? I, like the gays do, will be dramatic about it in a very passive-aggressive way and write a whole story about it with mermaids, but I hope they never make them black, is something he never said. So that's the thing today, is like this whole, I would love, you want to remake it right? Remake it with men in there having to deal with that sort of, remake it in the real form of that. Isn't that Winnie on microphone too? This is God trying to smite me for speaking the truth. Good luck! All right. That's, if you don't know, I just want to make sure everybody does know, that's the real story behind The Little Mermaid. So the fact that Halle Bailey, who is an extremely talented singer and actress, is playing the role, who cares? She's super talented. Oh, wait, what's that? Okay, thank you. Okay, this just in. There's a man on the street who is weighing in on a brand new segment. And we're going to cut to them right now. And we cut.
Red Bull with an Imposter, episode 1. Don't mind that little thing at the beginning. I'm new at this, and we don't edit. This is very low budget. Fig apple. I gotta show it to the camera. Artificially flavored. The winter edition. The taste of fig apple, artificially flavored. The wings of Red Bull. Did I say episode 1? Take 2. What did I call this? Red Bull with the Imposter, episode 1. And then pretend like we get back to this part. Wow! Yes! That definitely tastes like artificially flavored fig apple.
And we're back. All right, thank you, Eddie. That was a mess. Yeah, I don't think that was necessary. But if Eddie would like to do another, I'd like to see more. I now know that Red Bull tastes like shit. It tastes like imitation. And that's exciting. I want to know more. Imitation with the Red Bull, is that what it was? I just watched it and I can't remember. We'll see if we can get more of those for you. If you have a segment you want to send in, please do. We'll cut to another man or woman on the street. And that's Beer with the Queer People. Big nose. I'm just as excited about this as I am as men with big noses.